whatever time it is, whenever you come across this video. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Thank you for joining the family. We are growing very quickly, and I am so grateful for every single one of you. Truly, like, this channel would not be anything without you, right? And obviously, I want to give a shout out to Lumen Moon Tarot for shouting me out and bringing some more family members over here, right? This is not a competition, we grow together. Yeah, but let's talk about this energy because it feels off. I don't know if anybody else is feeling off today, but I kind of got this vision of a bunch of people kind of sitting around and discussing you or sending some type of energy, whether it be intentionally or unintentionally, okay? Hey, Serotonin, how are you? But there is this energy of like you are the topic of discussion, I'm hearing, okay? You are the topic of discussion. So what I want to say is if you're feeling off, okay, it's not necessarily your energy per se, but I feel like you're feeling the energies of other people who are making you the topic of discussion, okay? They are, and I'm hearing they never thought that you would get where you are, and they definitely see that you are going to go much further than where you have come, and it's like this, they feel the need to talk about you, but I feel like that's nothing new, right? I feel like you've been the topic of discussion, collective, at least, you know, many times before, but this is like intense. It's like, I feel like people, you know, for some people it's people wanting to stop you. For other people it's, you know, just kind of really surprised. I do feel some envy here. I feel some jealousy. And basically you're triggering some people, all right? Now, whether or not this is all one group that is gathered together or this is just a bunch of separate people that you are living rent-free in their head, right? Because you can feel energy from people even if they're not meaning to send it to you, right? A lot of people don't realize that when you know, say you're driving down the road. Good, Michael, I'm glad that you thanks, Michael. I'm glad that you're feeling fine. I like that. Good. I'm glad that you're also feeling better, serotonin. Yeah, it's just I can feel this energy of just heaviness. It's heaviness is what it is. But, you know, if, you know, you drive down the road and you know, somebody flips you off, right? That's cursing you, right? Or, you know, people don't recognize the power of their words. They don't recognize the power of their attention, okay? So for a lot of you, it is not intentional, right? But because you are so tapped in or because you are so empathic, you're feeling this energy, all right? Notice that I changed out of the circus tent. I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it. All right, let's see. What's going on with the collective? What is this energy? Why is it off? Why is it feeling this way? What's going on? Let me know. Let me know because they need to know. I think a lot of times just the awareness that it's not our energy that we're feeling helps us release this, helps us move forward. Ooh. Somebody is feeling down here, okay? Tell me more about this. Who is this person? I feel it all up in my body. Okay, for some of you, this is somebody who's feeling hurt, right? Could just be the power of one particular person, but I feel like it's not. Look, we got the Breakfast Club here, okay? This is kind of giving somebody that had a chance, but didn't take it. They had a chance, but didn't take it, whether it's with you or, I mean, clearly it's got to be with you, right? And I feel like they're in regret here. And I feel like deep regret, right? Like really in their head, okay? For some of you, though, this is somebody who is potentially thinking about collaborating with you here, okay? This is more of like a positive energy, a positive opportunity that might be coming towards you, but I feel like this person might kind of be vibing at a lower energy right now, and I'm not sure why. We're going to kind of dive into that, but with the Breakfast Club here, it just makes me feel like people of all different walks of life are kind of, you know, some intentionally and others unintentionally sending you some kind of energy here, okay? And it's just because, you know, you're going places, you're doing things. Hey Wayne, thank you. It can. Yeah, it really can. It's all, I mean, because we're all one, right? And energy is fluid, and it comes and it goes and it flows. And yeah, it really can. Just thinking about somebody, especially if they're like overthinking, right? And draining themselves, they will then begin to pull on your energy, and it can pull on you as well. Some people are very aware that they can do that, and they do it intentionally. Others have no idea what they're doing. They have no idea what they're doing, and it's not intentional, right? But because, you know, if you're empathic in any type of way, you know what I'm saying? You can feel it. You can feel it, for sure. Even not empathic, right? It's just that energy, right, might be coming towards you here. We're gonna find out what this Jay-Z. Yeah, man, I feel like this person might be a business owner. They might, I don't know. It feels like they have everything that they need financially, right? As far as like things and wealth and all of that goes, it feels like they have everything that they need. Okay. But there's this energy of like, I feel like this person is like, I'm just seeing somebody like sitting in their room, listening to sad songs, kind of crying a little bit, letting out some tears, which is something I feel like they don't typically do. There's an energy of like sadness here with this person. I feel it in my stomach, you know what I mean? Which is your emotional gut, so it makes sense, right? It's like this feeling of regret, this feeling of remorse, this feeling of like, damn, what have I done? What have I done? I don't mean to laugh, you know, at this person. I'm not laughing at them, but I feel like, you know, I'm hearing they had a fair shot. They had a fair chance. And, you know, but they chose not to take it. They chose not to take it. Tell me about this Jay-Z card. Tell me about this Jay-Z card. So it feels like there may be like a group of people, right? Separate, maybe grouping together, but then there's also this person who's not even tied with this other group of people. For some reason, for some of you, I feel like this group of people is like family members, okay? It could be, or like, it feels like they know each other, right? It's like they are a group, they know each other, you know, but this person feels like separate from them. Okay, this person feels sad. These people feel hateful. Ew. Ew. Ooh. Living simply is the best way to live, right? We're not meant to hold on to these worldly things. Worldly things are nice to have, but it's not something that we should ever attach ourselves to, right? We're meant to, this lifetime is about, you know, regaining self-love, healing trauma, reconnecting with our higher selves and with the divine. That's what, and I'm hearing, you know, regaining and reactivating all of our spiritual gifts here that have been kind of shut down here. Tell me about this Jay-Z card. What's going on with this person? What's going on with this person, please? Oh, shit. A lot, okay? A lot. I'm going to put all these back here, okay? They're thinking about coming in here, but they've had some sort of tower here. Because of all this that fell out, I was really drawn to the tower card. And it is reversed on the floor. which tells me that something's already happened, okay? And I think that they're recognizing that it has to do with you and how they treated you or how they handled you. It's like they handled you incorrectly, and your ancestors was like, come again? I'm sorry, come again? Like, I'm hearing they had every opportunity to handle this like an adult, and they chose not to. They chose not to. And you were kind of a test for this person. And they might be going through it. All right. I do feel like they're going through it. Tiny Dancer, okay, Tiny Dancer might be significant. I don't know, you know, isn't that an Elton John song, okay? Tiny Dancer might be very significant to some of you. Ballet might be significant to some of you. Also, the color green is really popping out here. So heart chakra, this person is feeling it in their heart, okay? You know, they're kind of looking at where they've invested their time, where they've been, you know what I mean? It's like, I feel like they're feeling like they made a wrong investment here, right? So, and it makes sense, okay? It makes sense, the way that they're feeling. There's a lot of regret here, for sure. Tell me more about this. Tell me more about this. That is so much. That is so much. Can we just get like a couple lines? Ah. Yeah, they feel like this is a missed opportunity. They do. They're trying to analyze why they feel this way, though. They're not speaking right now. They're not speaking. Right now, they're feeling kind of speechless in a way, because it's like they don't even know what to say or have words to really say anything about it at this time, okay? But it's almost like it's like with this person, you were like in the middle of a glow up, right? Or your glow up was about to happen, right? And this person saw you, you know what I mean? There was some sort of interaction. This person kind of, they made the wrong decision based on, you know, it was like, it was before the glow up, right? They made a decision, and then all of a sudden it was like, boom. And I feel like that's part of their karma is, you know what I mean? Like they were looking at worldly things. They were looking at material things. They were looking at certain things. I'm hearing for some of you, they even like made fun of you or something like that. Like, fuck that. But it, you know, and they made a decision, and now they have to watch, you know, it's like, oh shit, you know. So if this person does come back, I feel like it does have to do with, I'm hearing clout. Okay, that's not something I typically say, but possibly here. Okay. They're admiring your strength here to keep going, your will to keep moving, your perseverance. Hey, Otto. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Tell me more about this. What's this person's intentions towards collective? Let's find that out. What's this person's intentions towards collective? Yeah, it's like God showing them where they made the wrong, you know, I feel like it wasn't necessarily investing time. It was, or investing money. It was like investing time. Like this person was like, you know, they chose to invest their time in other areas where they should have been probably focusing on you and communicating with you and getting to know you or growing with you or something like that. And clearly you've cut this person out, right? But, you know, you're just, I feel like you collective might be in this, you know, your feminine energy is kind of in this Queen of Swords energy where you're just like, no bullshit, right? We're not taking any shit, right? This is me now protecting my inner child. Whereas before I would have self-abandoned, right? Maybe I would have chased, maybe I would have, you know, allow you to treat me some type of way, but not anymore, right? I'm going to cut you out quicker than you could say, you know, quicker than you could even think about it, right? Like, it's collective. You're like, my cutoff game is something that you have never seen before, okay? And I feel no type of ways about it, right? I know my worth, right? I'm honoring my inner child. I'm protecting myself. I'm staying strong in this. I'm standing in my power, and I'm going to continue speaking my truth, right? Make fun of me all you want, right? Call me what you want, but don't call me late for dinner, says the ghetto nun, right? Like, for sure. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. And within your masculine energy, right, as far as career goes, as far as, you know, whatever it may be, this is really evolving for you, right? Stepping into this King of Wands energy, where you're taking action. Things are growing, right? The grass is green under you, right? It's like curtain call, right? You're coming out from behind the curtains. People are seeing you now, when whatever it is. If people aren't seeing you, it's like you're being recognized in some sort of way, or it's just like I'm hearing your career is taking off, right? Something that you've manifested, or it's about to take off, all right? But yeah, it's like you just keep, you know, I don't know. It's like, I don't know if this person wanted you to feel down or they wanted you to stay down or something, but it's like nothing can keep you down, collective. Yeah, and now they're feeling down. They're feeling down about this connection. But the thing is like they're hurt, but I feel like I don't see anything about emotions here, okay? It has to do with, you know, for them, they're still holding on to these worldly things, right? It's like, but I feel it in my gut. So it's like there are emotions here, but it's not going to come off that way. They're not going to express it that way here. All right. And I feel like they're getting tore down some way, somehow. So what is this person's next move towards collective? What is this person's next actions? But here we have the Four of Wands, right? This person sees you as home. So there are those emotions, right? There they are. Again, it's a wand, so it is kind of, you know, but the Four of Wands is like 1111. It's like the twin flame. It's like the soulmate. It's like the, you know, the deep connection. It's like the, you know, we've always been together many, many lifetimes. You know, this could talk about, the Six of Cups usually talks about past life, but the Four of Wands can also talk about it too. It also talks about coming home, right? Home to yourself, home to your person. For some of you, this person, you know, chose to create a home with somebody else. If this goes way back in the past here, you know what I mean? They chose to create that with somebody else, and now they're kind of stuck in that, right? Sucks to suck. Sucks to suck. But I still feel this energy of like this person like juggling back and forth. It's just, if you're feeling this energy, I feel like I want to tell you that this has to do with this person, right? If you're feeling off, it's because they're feeling off. You're feeling their energy in regards to you. Look, we got the Lovers here. I mean, this talks about a deep connection, right? It also talks about choices, right? They made a choice. They made a decision. They didn't listen to their intuition, and now they're feeling the pain here. okay? There is this sense of, with this Five of Cups, kind of abandonment here, feeling abandoned in a way, or feeling rejected, right? Where they wanted you to feel rejected, maybe not intentionally, but now they're feeling rejected, okay? Or maybe where you did feel rejected in the past, they're now feeling that. It's like the tables are turning in regards to this situation, okay? Some of them, they might be losing a business, okay? I mean, I feel like, Collective, you were sent to test this person, to see where their heart really lies, even though God knows, right? It's like you were sent to test this person, and they did not pass. They did not pass this test, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you are receiving victory and walking away. You are receiving victory and walking away, and being in this truth, and just being honest with yourself, and recognizing, like, hey, you know, I'm not going to chase this person. I deserve better than that. I'm going to protect my inner child here. All right, let's find out what's going on with these other people. I got a fly around here. Flies are spies. Flies are spies. Okay. Hello, Julie. It is like Lifetime. It is kind of. All the drama. But I love how Spirit does come through. It's like, it's a very good balance. I feel like the messages that come through, it's like sometimes we're talking about other people, but sometimes we're also talking about you and your growth, and words of encouragement, and also, like, you know, stern, steady, like, advice. You know, I feel like it's a good balance. This is definitely kind of almost just like a, hey, if you're feeling some type of way, it's because of this. It's actually not because of you. You're still doing great. You're still doing great. Oh, thanks, Otto. Michael's at his dad's this week. Hey, Jenny. I can't remember who told me that in the past, but yeah, flies are spies. Flies are spies. So if you, you know, maybe cleanse your space, I'm going to cleanse my space. Zyla has a friend over. I'm trying to pay them to clean the house. Because I don't want to do it. Okay. Tell me about this Breakfast Club. Tell me about this Breakfast Club. Tell me about this Breakfast Club. Yeah, yep. Look, I'm telling you, these people are watching. Look, this is you, right? With all this abundance, eating these grapes, sitting on your throne, you know, relaxing, not paying a lick of attention, right? And there's these people in the background watching. They're watching. And they're like, damn. Damn. Tell me more. Obsessed. Obsessed. People are obsessively watching you somehow, right? They're obsessing over your energy. They're obsessing over your growth. They're obsessing over your throne. They're obsessing over your crown. They're obsessing over your divinity. They're obsessing. They're obsessed. And that is why, if you were feeling off today, it's because these motherfuckers. Okay, excuse my language, but also, nah. Yeah. These people are flighty. They're overindulging in your energy, okay? These people are in and out of your life. They're, you know what I mean? Like, they are, you know, the Nine of Cups talks about wish fulfillment, but it also talks about, you know, overindulging in things. It could be alcohol. It could be drugs. It could be, you know, so these people could very well be turning to outside things because they are obsessing over you, right? It's like, I'm being reminded of this song where she goes, I don't want to feel a thing, so I stick to sipping, right? You know what I mean? It's like they're feeling some type of way, and so they're turning to these outside things, and they're overindulging in them because they don't want to feel this jealousy or this envy or this obsession. It's like, why can't I just move past this? And because also, same with this person, they're reaping karma, okay? It's like these people, separate from this person, almost kind of did the same thing, right? Abandoned you, reject you, made fun of you, made you feel some type of way, all these different things. And those tables are turning for them as well, okay? I feel like, you know, it's you know, things might be a little chaotic for these people, okay? They might be a little chaotic. And I'm also hearing where they thought that they were once protected from this karma that they were going to receive. It's like maybe they felt that they weren't going to get karma because it had been years since they had been doing this, right? Their shield is being removed. See how that knight, like the armor is slowly coming off this guy? You know what I'm saying? It's like their shield is being removed, right? They wouldn't stop. And you've done the work. You've stepped in here, right? Yeah, y'all are moving quick. Y'all are moving fast these days. There's a lot of things that are going to start happening very quickly for you. Also, you might be getting a lot of downloads here. Obsessed. Obsessed. I can't help it. I can't make this stuff up, right? You've got the 6 of Wands and the 8 of Wands here for your energy as far as what these people are seeing, right? Things are growing quickly for you. Things are moving fast for you. You're probably getting a lot of downloads. You're probably receiving a lot of information. You're probably, you know, there's just a lot of movement, a lot of action, a lot of communication, whether it be in the physical or from the spiritual, right? And they are obsessed. These people can't sleep at night. No, they sure the fuck can't. They sure the fuck cannot. And I feel like they're being haunted. Some of them are being haunted, quite literally, by your ancestors, because for some of you, some of these people went as far as trying to send you evil spirits and things like that, send them to your house to haunt you, okay? Right? But you made friends with these guys. You made friends with these beasts, right? You made them feel at home. Right? You were like, you know what I mean? Like it's like you tamed them and now they're on your side. And so they're going back to these people talking about, okay, you're going to give me what I want, right? Because like, you're not even sending these back to them. But when they sent it to you, right? Those demons and stuff, they required some sort of payment, and you were the sacrifice, right? You were the payment. But because you tamed them, because you made friends with them, because you helped them in some sort of way, they're going back to whoever sent you for this payment. Dang, that was deep. That's certainly not for everyone, but that may be for some people here, okay? Yep. Basically just repeating everything that I said here. What's going on with these people? Tell me, what's happening in their lives? Let's find out. Typically I don't dive in, but we're going to. Breakfast Club is a great movie. The Breakfast Club is a fantastic movie. I love it. I love older movies. They really knew how to make them. You know what I mean? Like, obviously the quality wasn't as good as it is now, but it's just like, movies, I like older movies. What's going on with these people? What's going on behind the scenes with these people? I heard destruction. Okay. It's pulling on you, collective, because it's almost like this energy of don't worry about what's going on with them. We've got Temperance, the Wheel of Fortune here, Strength, and the Eight of Wands. Basically I mean, you guys are really kind of, life is starting to really, you know, be put into place here, okay? It's starting to really be put into place here. You're being released from something, okay, energetically. It's like there was some sort of energetic hold around you here. You've had the key, right? But it's being released. It's almost like going from, see how she's like kind of like wrapped up in this snake here and still in the egg, but then all of a sudden it's like released and her wings are here and she's being pulled up by this like higher self here. You're being released here, okay, from the holds of the past. All right, and it might have something to do, you know, it was probably a lot of energetic ties with these people, okay? You're being released, and they can feel it. There's destruction going on for them. What's this? What's this Two of Cups? There is a connection coming forward though, and we've been hearing about it. We've been talking about it. We've been, you know what I mean? It's been a steady energy that's been present in your energy, collective, because I see two birds here. We've got the Two of Cups here. With the Nine of Wands, it kind of makes me feel like somebody might want to try again, not for all of you. For some of you, it's just the simple fact that you keep standing up, right? You're not giving up. You keep moving forward, right? You're ending things that are no longer serving you, and you just, it doesn't matter how many times you get tore down, right? You're shifting from this Nine of Wands survival mode energy into this Nine of Pentacles, just living freedom, right? Life, like understanding that I'm not here to work for money. Money is here to work for me, right? Free spirit energy, like just, I'm here to live life. I'm not here to be, it's like breaking free from the matrix, that you're being released. You're being released from the matrix here. You're going from this survival mode into finally being able to feel like you can freaking live your life, right? You can freaking live your life here. And that's what's bringing in this new partnership. I could just keep, new. They emphasize the word new partnership, whether it is romantic, or, you know, platonic, it could be business. There is some sort of new partnership that is going to balance out the scales for you here. That's going to bring in this justice. Justice also talks about karma, right? Good karma. Look at this. Look at this. People trying to escape. They're trying to escape. I'm just imagining like this, not to say that you're in this energy. I think they're just showing me this image to give you an idea here, and it kind of ties in with this, right? But you know in The Little Mermaid when Ursula grows real big, right? And starts taking everybody out. That's kind of the energy here, right? Not that you were Ursula per se, but that's kind of what's happening for you, right? In that movie, she wasn't doing the right thing. So I don't want you to get the wrong idea, but it's kind of like that, right? It's like you are serving people's karma, not necessarily you, but it's kind of like that, right? You just, it's not to say that you deliver it, but like, it's like, you do at the same time. I don't know how to explain what I mean here. I hope that you understand. I think if you know, you know what I mean? But yeah, there are people that are trying to escape. There's also, notice this guy has a net down here. He's got a net. He's trying to catch all those butterflies here, okay? He can't, right? Somebody might be trying to come in to catch all your blessings. They can't. They can't. These butterflies are too much on their own, doing their own thing here, right? These are yours. They're meant for you. This girl has four hands here, right? And it's got something there. It's like balancing the scales. It's like for some of you, like 4 streams of income. For some of you, it's just like you've got your hand in many pots here. Good pots, right? Yeah, this Empress energy here is here for you. We've got it in the minor and the major arcana here. The Empress, okay? Free spirit, right? Somebody who plants a seed and it grows. Somebody who attracts things. Somebody who is just very abundant within herself, and therefore she's abundant without also, right? Just like queen status, right? You give out this energy of like, you know, when you walk into a room, everybody sees you, everybody notices you, right? All eyes on you type of energy. Okay, whether you know, you just shine bright. You're very connected to the ethers here, I feel, very much so. And somebody sees you as wish fulfillment. But you are unlocking something within yourself. As you're being released from this matrix here, you are unlocking something within yourself. And people are seeing this, people are recognizing it. And they can't, and they're like, I'm hearing like a secret meeting or something like that. They're having some sort of meeting about this. What's this King of Wands? There is some sort of professional here. Remember when we were pulling on that energy about some sort of inheritance or something like that? That energy kind of like faded away a little bit, okay? But it's back, okay? There is some sort of professional here, okay? That, you know, I'm feeling like a lawyer or a, you know, just somebody who feels very professional here that's coming forward with some sort of truth about some sort of inheritance here. Okay, or some sort of financial downfall, or not downfall, but financial windfall. For some of you, some people are going through a financial downfall, okay? Not you, collective, because you've been doing the work, right? You're in this Empress and 9 of Pentacles energy here, okay? But so again, the tables are turning here, okay? But I do feel like there is somebody coming forward, some sort of, for some of you, right? This isn't going to be for all of you, but there is this professional energy here, which, and usually I don't get that off of the King of Wands, right? But I am feeling that, you know, this is somebody who is well spoken. This is somebody who probably has a lot of schooling under their belt. This is a different kind of energy here than the typical King of Wands. But I feel like he's kind of been watching here, okay? And they're coming in to communicate about some sort of finances, money, family, something along those lines, okay? And that could be why these people are having a meeting, especially, remember, I pulled on that energy of family here, okay? In the very beginning, that some of these people that are, you know, that you're feeling this energy from, it is family members here, and it may be tied and connected to this inheritance, or this, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be money. It could be a property, it could be, you know, a vehicle, it could be, it could be a business, it could be all these different things, right? There's some sort of communication coming in here in regards to it. It's like this professional needed to get an opinion of their own here. You know what I mean? I'm hearing like second opinion. I'm going to get a second opinion. And their second opinion was, you know, they wanted to listen to themselves. They wanted to do some of their own research, and they're seeing the truth about this family. They're seeing the truth about these people, right? They had all these perceptions and all of these, you know, opinions and all of these false narratives around you, but this person sees you like kind of climbing out of that, kind of, you know, shining your light in a different way here than what he was made to believe, whoever this person is. Here's that King of Pentacles, this person feeling heartbroken. Again, just popping up here. Somebody's trying to manifest a connection here. Okay, somebody is manifesting a connection here. Somebody is calling in a connection. Somebody's wanting to, you know, and this is going to be an equal give and take here. All right. Typically, I see the Six of Pentacles as somebody who is giving more, but I really feel like with this Lover's card coming out with it, see how he's like looking only at her and she's only looking at him, right? Both of you very connected to your guides. It's like there's a lot. What is he holding? I can't tell what he's holding. He's holding something here. Let's get a little more on this. Tell me a little bit more about this. For some of you, you have no idea about this inheritance, but there's a lot of other people that did, right? And it's almost like somebody was trying to use this to their advantage, right? Almost trying to, because the Magician can also talk about manipulation, gaslighting, right? And so there's this energy of maybe somebody was trying to use this money to kind of get what they wanted, right, out of life and try to, you know, maneuver people. But it's like you didn't even know about the inheritance. And so I feel like you walked away, right? You were like, I'm not playing these silly little games. Like, I don't need your money. You know what I mean? Like, I make my own money, right? Like, I don't need this old money. I'm going to make new money. I'm going to create a new legacy here, okay? For some of you. Tell me more about this. The Magician, Six of Pentacles, and the Lovers. Yep. Yep. One more. There's something significant about the crescent moon cycle when we're in the crescent moon, okay? Which I believe is coming soon, or is that closer to the full moon? There's the waning and the crescent. I don't know all the moon cycles, but oh, thank you, Radios. Thank you very much, guys. There's something significant about the crescent moon. So let me know if that's closer to the new moon, which would be coming up, or if that's closer to the full moon, which would be towards the beginning of next month, right? Let me know, because I'm not 100% positive on that, but yeah, so it's like there's a fresh new beginning here. Okay, for some of you. For some of you, it is in career. For others of you, it is in love. You know, I feel like, you know, it could have to do with herbalism, or it could have to do with just something taboo, right? Tarot, or art, or music, or painting, or dog sheds. I don't know. I just made that up. I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be different for all of you, but there is a new opportunity. There is somebody that is making the choice that they want to come in and work with you, right? There's something about your self-respect of walking away from whatever this was. It was like, you cannot bribe me, right? You cannot make me, collective says, you cannot make me sway away from my self-respect and my self-love for money. What's money? You know what I mean? Like, no, like I'm not going to abandon myself for money. It's not worth it for me. I'm not going to do your dirty work just so I can, eat, because I answer to God, right? I answer to the universe, and I know that I'm always going to be taken care of. And so for you to come forward and think that you can bribe me, or try to make me feel some type of way just because you're trying to, throw some money in my face, that means nothing to me. You know what I mean? And a lot of people would fall for that, right? They would be like, oh, he's, he or she has money, everything is going to be fine, right? And therefore you suddenly are becoming like a quote unquote slave to this person. And there's something so magnifying about your self-respect that you have done things the right way, right? You're not swayed by money. You're not swayed by worldly things. That's what's beautiful about you, collective. That is what's bringing in all of this abundance for you, because you didn't abandon yourself. You didn't sell yourself out for worldly things. You didn't have to. You were like, listen, I don't need all that. I don't need all that. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, the simple life is good for me. The simple life is good for me. And because you made that sacrifice and you were willing to quote unquote settle, as most people would say, for the simple life, to you it wasn't settling. I think to you it's like minimal is better, right? Because more money, more problems, right? But here comes more money and not a lot of problems, all right? There's always going to be issues, you know what I mean? There's always, Tasha, girl, you always right on time. Life is never going to be perfect. Life is never going to be perfect, and things are going to come up. But you have reached a point where it's like, yeah, I can handle it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can handle it. Ain't no thing. Ain't no thing. All right, let's see. Yeah, collective, good work on not selling yourself out. But I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, because y'all are some badass people up in here. You really are, right? Stay true to yourself, and that's beautiful. That is beautiful. All right, let's get some final messages in regards to this. Let's get some final messages. I'm starting to feel it in my gut again. Here comes that sad person. Here comes the sad person. Now I'm feeling it in my eyeballs. They're crying. They do be crying, okay? But that's not your problem, and it's not your business. They made their bed, now they gotta lay in it. And that's why when Spirit always says that it's not any of your business, it's like, then why are you letting us know? And it's because it's affecting your energy, and God just wants you to know everything is fine. Nothing has gone wrong. You're so sensitive right now, collective, and you're going to continue to be sensitive, right? Maybe some of you need to step up your prayer or your protection, but honestly, just being sensitive to the energy is just who you are, right? And so it's about learning to discern, because once you can discern what's yours and what is not, really it's not so bad. Really, you can recognize an energy and be like, oh, yeah, that's not me. And it will typically just kind of like go away from you. You won't really feel it anymore. So I feel like it's just a matter of time and a matter of like really figuring out what's yours and what's not, and getting in the habit of doing so. All right, final messages in regards to this. Final messages. Have fun. You know, when you're feeling this, dance a little, play a little, you know, step out of like the seriousness, mundane human responsibilities, right? Remember that you are, you know, a spiritual being having a human experience, okay? Don't tie yourself down to all the responsibilities that society says that you have to do or keep up with all the time. Obviously, we need to be responsible. We need to pay our bills and things like that, right? I'm not telling you to not be responsible, but there, it's like this energy of like have fun with it, right? Don't let it take over your life, because that's not all that life is, okay? It will all get done. There will be plenty of time and it will all get done. Just enjoy life. Just enjoy life, right? Access your inner child. You know, spend time with your inner child. The more that you do this, the more that you're going to transition, you're going to move into calmer waters, away from any type of anxieties that you're feeling. Okay? And again, for some of you, for a lot of you, there is this energy that maybe you're feeling anxiety because you're feeling the anxiety of other people as they watch you move on to calmer waters. Okay? Because some of you are like, I've already accessed my peace. Why am I feeling this way? I've already gained peace. It's like, you know, I'm typically able to handle these things and maneuver this energy very well and things like that. Why am I feeling this way? It's because of other people, right? So just keep that in mind. Just recognize it, acknowledge it, and let that energy know. Like, I know you're not mine. You can keep stepping, you know what I mean? Like, keep moving. Yeah. You guys have been very determined to get to a state of peace. You're mastering it. You're mastering it. And so I feel like the majority of this message was to let you know, nothing has gone wrong. You're really just feeling the heaviness of other people watching you master this. Those that people of the past, those that wanted to keep you down here, right? You went within, you decided to seek truth, right? And now you're stepping into this Queen of Pentacles energy. You're no longer in survival mode, right? You're taking action. You're very emotionally mature here. You take care of business. You know what I mean? You take care of what needs to be taken care of. And it came after a time of going within and seeking the truth and being in that hermit mode. Okay, and all these people, the tables are turning, right? They're probably starting to reap karma because of how they treated you in the past. Okay, I mean, that's what happens, right? You are chosen, and you were the test, and they failed. And I feel like they thought maybe they had gotten away with it, but Spirit's got something else for them. Okay, and I feel like they're starting, and a lot of them are starting to realize, maybe things started to crumble in their life here recently, and they're like, what is happening? But it's almost like your ancestors are like showing them, like maybe giving them memories of how they treated you or things like that. It's like showing them, like, this is why this is happening. You fucked with the wrong one, right? You fucked with the wrong one. And now they get to watch you grow, and they get to watch you glow, and they get to watch you live in this free spirit energy filled with peace and love and joy and kindness and wealth and abundance, and you know what I mean, eating good food. Like, they get to watch your table. They get to see, from the nosebleeds, what God has made for you, right? Because you've worked on it. You've done the work. Those tables are turning. The tables are turning. Okay? So again, just if you start to feel heavy, like kind of like today, and those energies, just recognize it's probably not yours. Maybe just go within. Sometimes it might be, right? Because we are always constantly healing. Okay? And so check in, check in and make sure that it isn't something that you need to heal, you know, but I feel like at this point right now, honestly, it's like you've done so much work. It's like your ancestors and God are like, let's give collective a little break. Let's just like overwhelm them with living and life and fun and joy and blessings, right? You know, again, there may be some triggers that come up, but they're not anything that you don't know how to handle, okay? Because you have mastered this, okay? So, wow! What a message. When I looked up, it was 5454. Breaks down to a 9, which is 18, which is also a 9, right? So endings, like there's a lot of endings happening for these people, all right? So, but also just look up 5454 and see what that means as an angel message, okay? All right, guys, I'm gonna jump. I love y'all so much. Again, I cannot express to you how extremely grateful I am for literally every single one of you. Those that pop in the chat, those that do, you know, that just watch silently in the background, those that are, you know, even if they're here for the wrong reasons, I'm grateful for you too. Thank you for, you know, helping me get where I am. Thank you. Just thank you. Like, my gratitude for you is immense. It is ginormous. It is overwhelming. And I love you all. I love you all so much. And we'll talk soon, okay? Welcome to the family.